And we're back. David, you got some football questions for us? Let's go to a blitz.
So let's start down in Miami. Tua Tagovailoa returned to practice on Wednesday. Although he was ruled out for Sunday, he's returning to practice for activities to throw the ball, see how he handles things. But I wonder if you agree with my theory. Even though he returned to practice, my theory is he will not play another down this season. The NFL cannot afford for him to get hurt again.
That's your theory?
Yes.
That's a bad theory. No, he's going to play, David.
This year?
Yes.
Okay.
Because because if they totally shut him down, now it looks like you went the other way and you're overcorrecting.
They have. Did you see the roughing the passer penalty?
They have, but once he gets cleared, then because if he doesn't play,
if he gets cleared,
now it's going to be okay. Because if he doesn't play, now you're opening up the whole football's too dangerous argument, and now you get back to the bad Will Smith concussion movie argument. So you need him back on the field. Yeah, he got a concussion. We screwed up. We're sorry, but he's ready this time. 3 doctors all signed up. Now, if Tua was smart, go get your own doctor.
Yes,
to clear you.
Absolutely.
Hasn't officially been cleared to play yet.
Yet.
So
Yet.
We'll see.
It'll happen.
I want to know if I'm just being a hater here or if this guy really needs to step his game up. And that's Trevor Lawrence. He had all this hype for years, finally got drafted in the NFL. But in the last 2 weeks, they've lost the game because of his turnovers. He's had 4 interceptions and 4 fumbles this year. This year alone, losing the game against the Eagles because of a fumble and then interceptions in the Texans game this past Sunday.
David, you are being a little bit of a hater because I kind of look at this as year 1 for him.
No.
Last year, his coach got fired.
All of a sudden, years don't count anymore.
No, David. When your head coach
is Spartan fans, they'll be happy to lop a year off here or there.
Right, fire up blue. Okay. His coach got fired in the middle of the year. Interim coach. You're on your own. He didn't get the instruction that he needed last year. He's still a young quarterback. I'm not going to say a rookie, but he's still a young quarterback. He's going to make mistakes. First year, Peyton Manning, I think, threw 19 interceptions.
I think more than that.
This is his second year, though, Trevor.
Okay, once again, your coach gets fired in the middle of the year because he decides not to travel back with the team, and now your team is pretty much in turmoil. You're not getting the proper tutelage that you need. So, no, I would pump the brakes on that.
Nuance take alert. Willing to give him a pass for the Philly game. It was a rainy, sloppy game. They jumped out 14-0. I'm not giving him a pass for the game at home against the Texans last week with the 2 picks. He was the number 1 pick in the draft. You have to see it.
No, that's fair, but him just kind of labeling him a bust.
I did not say that. I did not say that.
That's what I heard, David.
I said,
you said it on the radio.
Should I be worried or should people be worried?
No, I don't think you should be worried. If he's doing this year 4, year 5, if he's at that Carson Wentz level, yeah, be worried. Now,
good point.
No, you don't have to be worried.
Good point. Let's talk about OBJ for a second because he tweeted out that the final offer that he thought was that the Rams offered him was very low. And then Sean McVay came out the next day and said that was not the final offer. The final offer is pending. Where should OBJ go?
Bills.
A lot of teams that need receivers.
The Bills.
Oh.
Is that not what you expected?
Oh, not at all.
No.
Von Miller, his buddies there. They could chase a championship together. They could use a second receiver. Gabe Davis is very streaky. Very streaky. You could put a second receiver next to Stephon Diggs. That's a team trying to do what the Rams did a year ago. Just load up and win a Super Bowl. The Rams are not a Super Bowl team. You can't go back there.
No, you actually do need to go back to the Rams. Because your buddy, your BFF, Stafford, is showing he knows Cooper Kupp, and that's pretty much about it. He needs another receiver. That's a division that there's no dominant team in that division. But there's no dominant team because you're not the dominant team. They're the Green Bay of the NFC West, a team that was supposed to lead, and they're not doing their job. And because, like Green Bay, you're missing one of your receivers.
Is Odell going to block for the Rams? Like, that's their biggest issue. They went out and got Allen Robinson. Maybe start throwing in the ball. Maybe he had time to throw the ball. You'd look like a better offense.
I got to think that Allen Robinson's just not that good.
Wow, okay. I would never know that Stafford would look at one target and one target only. Calvin Johnson. He did that before. Let's go through the power rankings here for a quick moment. I'm not going to do all 32. I want to focus on the bad 5, the last 5, and then let's get into the top 10. So the worst 5 in the league, they say, is 32, Carolina Panthers, 31, Houston Texans, 30, Washington Commanders, 29, Bears, who face each other tonight, and then 28, the Colts.
So the Lions are not one of the 5 worst teams in the NFL?
You agree those are the worst 5 in the league?
Yes, I do. Lions would probably be, 27? Because
the Lions are 26, and the Steelers are 27.
You know what? That's actually fair. We're hard on the Lions here.
I know.
But they've been entertaining. They've been fun to watch, except for last week. Even in the losses, as I stated before, if you had no dog in the fight, the game against Seattle, that reminded me of that Chiefs-Bills game. Well, no, it was the Chiefs-Rams game on that Thursday night.
Time, yep.
Where you were like, man, this game's great. Oh, my God. I hope they see this again in the Super Bowl. That's what that Lions-Seahawks game was for anybody just casually watching it. So I can see why, the Steelers, they're bad. They're probably worse than the Lions. So I think that's fair.
I think it's fair, too.
And then let's jump into the top 10 because I think that's what's most important here. Dallas Cowboys, they have at 10. The Bengals are at 9. And then the Green Bay Packers are at 8. Let's just focus on those 3 for right now.
I think I'd have the Cowboys ahead of the Bengals or winning with a backup QB.
Yeah, I would do the same.
And the Packers, you would keep in front of both of them.
I still
honestly,
believe in them.
I would move the Packers down.
Probably 10.
I would put the Packers at 10 because this is one of those, take the helmet away, take the colors away. Right now, they're living off of their reputation. They're not that good.
I tell you, at the end of the year, they're going to end up with 12 or 13 wins like they always do.
They may. But right now, if the Packers played the Cowboys, I'm taking the Cowboys. If they played the Bengals, I'm taking the Bengals.
And then real quick, just outside the top 5 will be the Vikings at 7, Bucks at 6. And then you jump into the top 5. You have.
I told you guys the Vikings were going to surprise people.
They are.
I don't think they're as good as their record.
Oh.
I don't. I'll be the Viking hater.
Okay, then. And then 5, you have the Ravens. 4, the 49ers. 3, the Chiefs. 2, the Eagles. 1, the Bills.
The top 3 is the top 3. It's how you want to sort it. I'd still put the Chiefs number 1.
Would you?
I would.
Not the Eagles?
They're stopping the run this year. Mahomes is Mahomes. I put him number 1.
Eagles playing defense. It looks like you found your franchise QB, a guy that everybody laughed and mocked. Like, Jalen Hurts. You'll be drafting him. Wow. He's good. He'll probably finish second in the Heisman. In the MVP this year. I think Allen will probably win it. But, no, I would put the Eagles for right now. Yes, they are the team you really don't want to face.
Probably second in the Heisman behind Blake Corum. I would agree.
Yeah, of course.
And to be fair, because the Bills are at 1, Chiefs at 3, that's a possibility they can just flip after this weekend. So
the Chiefs a home dog. I don't. You guys will get to that tomorrow.
Unreal there.
That's a cash the ticket type of question. Us non-common folk, we just don't know.
Stop it.
We don't know any better.